Favorite rider? I never had like a single favorite. So I just had 3 guys that I loved watching, and that was RC, James, and Chad. Yep, it was like those 3.
My favorite rider growing up would have been RC, Carmichael.
I mean, it was different riders for different reasons. I guess style-wise, I always liked MC. And then I really liked Wyndham. So, but I would say all times probably K-Dub.
Favorite rider growing up? I mean, there's a few. It's got to be Bubba, James Stewart, or Ricky Carmichael, or Stefan Evans back in Europe. It's a lot of great riders, so a lot of good ones to look up to.
Probably Ricky Carmichael, like everyone. My number was number 4, my first ever number, and it was pretty cool because I actually ended up training at his facility for 4 years. So it was a pretty big dream come true, but I always looked up to him and Travis Pastrana.
Favorite rider growing up was probably Travis Pastrana. Anything he does is just awesome.
My favorite rider was Ricky Carmichael for sure, the GOAT.
Ron Villapoto.
Favorite rider growing up, I think I was more around the Ken Roczen era when he kind of first came to America, so probably him. I think I was a little late to the Ricky Carmichael era, and Ryan Villapoto, I think I was at the end of his career, I think it was, so probably more probably Kenny.
I'm James Stewart. Yeah, dude, it was just the first person, I guess, to say the scrub and all that stuff, and I just loved the way he rode. Rode aggressive, rode hard, was super dominant back in the day, and yeah, he was always my favorite guy.
Oh man, so my favorite rider growing up was honestly probably Ricky Carmichael. I mean, that's kind of the normal one. That's the one when you're a kid, you always heard his name and everything like that. So it was pretty cool to be able to eventually get to the point where I was able to train with him for a couple years at the Goat Farm before they sold it to Star.
Well, I was looking up David Villeman, just because when he was here racing in America, and then he would come to Paris Supercross, and I would go there. So, yeah, that was David.
Actually, it depends. Like, I would say I really like the determination of Ferrandis, but riding-wise, I would say maybe Roczen.
Favorite rider growing up was K-Dub. Yeah, JT, it was K-Dub. That's why I put him in my my Mount Rushmore.
Growing up, my favorite rider was Chad Reed.
Favorite rider growing up was either Ryan Dungey or Ryan Villapoto, both the Ryans.
I mean, it's kind of corny, but my first ever number was 224 because my 2 favorite riders are Chad Reed and Ricky Carmichael. I couldn't pick between the 2 of them.
First was Bradshaw, and then McGrath.
Favorite rider, probably James Stewart, just because he was obviously very iconic and changed our sport. And he had that little bit of sendiness, you know. He could be a wild card. Obviously, he could win at all times, so you never knew what you were going to get, but he was probably my favorite rider.
Do you remember your very first